Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is one of my favorite videos to do every year when the Sephora has their savings event, and so this is their 20% off holiday savings event. So this is my Sephora recommendations video if you are going to shop the Sephora savings event, the holiday savings event, that's what they're calling it this year. Usually it's like the VIB event, but since it's right around the holidays, it's a perfect time to shop. It started Friday, October 30th, and it's going to November the 9th. If you're Rouge, you get 20% off through that whole time. I will leave the codes and dates down below. If you are a VIB, you get 15% off November 3rd through the 9th, and if you are just an insider, you get 10% off the 5th through the 9th. So you're gonna get to save regardless. And I'm also doing this video in collaboration with Top Cashback. Basically, it pays you to shop at some of your favorite stores. You sign up for Top Cashback, you just go to their website, and I'll leave a link down below. Right now they have a $10 sign up bonus, so when you spend your first $25, you get the $10 sign up bonus. That offer expires December 31st, 2020, so I will leave the link down below. But basically, I'm just gonna tell you how it works. There's no gimmicks at all. You go to the website, you sign up and have an account, and you just go and you type in the store that you're looking for, and you just check if they have cash back. They have tons of different stores that offer cash back. So right now Sephora is having 5% cash back. So I mean, you're saving an extra you're getting an extra 5% cash back off of your total purchase. So basically what you do is you go into the thing, you type in Sephora, you find it, you click it, it's going to take you to the Sephora website. After that, you're going to just have whatever was in your cart. If you had anything in your cart, it's just gonna take you right to your Sephora page, and then you just shop. If you already have stuff in your cart and at the last minute you're like, oh my gosh, I have to go. You go back to Top Cashback website, you click the Sephora thing, and it's gonna take you, and it will still have everything in your cart before you check out. So just make sure that when I think the biggest problem is always remembering to go and do it, because it's just, basically you're just being paid to shop. So I'm gonna leave a link for Top Cashback right here. It's the perfect time to shop. And I have my recommendations for you. If you're planning on shopping, I always do my products that I think are worth purchasing, things that I've been loving. It's really almost like a yearly favorites, if you will. It's just the things that I included in here are things that I use all the time and I think are 100% A+. There are two things that are newer to me, but one is just like I'll just show you, it's a mascara, and the other is a blush, but I've used that same line a million times. It's my favorite blush line, but it's a new color, so I just have to recommend it. Let's just go ahead and start off with that, because the Charlotte Tilbury blushes are one of my #1 top picks. I love Charlotte Tilbury so much. I have so many recommendations from Charlotte Tilbury, but the Cheek to Chic blushes, they're outstanding. Some of my favorites, I've talked about them a million times before, but Ecstasy, Love Glow are my top two. I love Pillowtalk Intense, and this new one is Walk of Shame. I have all of the blushes. Every time a new one comes out, I have to get it because I just love the formula so much. If I had to get rid of all of the blushes I owned, I would stick with all of my Charlotte Tilbury blushes. So they usually have like a darker outer ring and then like a lighter center, or a lighter outer ring and a darker center, but there's usually two tones inside of them. This one has, it's shimmery, so it's like a shimmery, I would say sort of like berryish color, and then you have this shimmer inside center. I usually just mix them all together. That's how I wear it. This is the blush that I have on today, and it's this really pretty berryish shimmer mauve. So this color is gorgeous. I love it, but if you're looking for like a really pretty, this is almost like a corally berry color, but very, very wearable. It's what I have on. Let me just put a little bit more on. It's just so beautiful, and it has like a little, with that center, it just has like a little bit. I always do this, and then I like look back at the video and I'm like, Laura, you're wearing too much blush. But you can't go wrong. These blushes, honestly, any one that you pick, you cannot go wrong. They're just an incredible formula. Totally worth the purchase. Okay, I have a few foundations that I would like to recommend. This is the NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I love this. This is a very full coverage foundation. It is matte. I have the color Santa Fe Medium 2. I love it. This is a very liquidy foundation, I would say, but it has a really, really nice full coverage. It stays on the face. I just really love this one. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is in number 6 Warm Chaud, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is again another full coverage stay all day foundation. If I'm putting foundation on, I want it to stay all day. That's just me. I don't like it to be worn off in some weird places. So when I'm putting foundation on, it's gonna stay all day. I'm wearing this one right now on my skin, and I like it because it's just like this really pretty glowy foundation. So I highly recommend both of these. Let me just do a little. This one is a little bit thicker of a foundation, but again, like I said, full coverage foundation. This one is the NARS one. This is it's a little bit more liquidy, and again, a full coverage foundation. This one's a little bit lighter, but they're both full coverage. I would say that the NARS one is a little bit more of it's a soft matte. It's a very nice, if you are worried about having too matte of a foundation, if you have dry skin, I don't think that this is a problem. It's a very easy matte foundation to wear, and also almost all of my matte foundations, I add some type of glowing product to them depending on how my skin is. So you always have that option when you have a matte foundation. Okay, an eyeshadow palette that I feel like is not really talked about. This is very messy, but it is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I love all of the Anastasia palettes, but I think that this one is a very easy palette for most people to wear. The shadows are extremely soft and pigmented, but this is just an easy one. It has easy colors, easy blendability, and it's just I'm wearing that on my eyes today with another shadow that I'm about to show you. But this is just one of those that is super, it's blendable, it has very wearable colors, and it would be one of those eyeshadow palettes, if you only wanted one, you could definitely just get away with having this. I talk about these eyeshadow stacks from Kaja all the time. I love them. I can't get away from this Orange Blossom eye stack. I'm wearing this bottom shade on my eyes right now. Basically what I do is I just add a matte shade from that palette, Soft Glam palette, and then I add this all over. It's just a really pretty shimmery bronze shade, and it stays all day on my eyes. It's beautiful. This is like a gorgeous orangey shade, like perfect for the summer or the fall. And then the top shade is a really, really pretty, just a really nice shimmery champagne shade with a little bit of that oranginess to it. I love these stacks. They're so beautiful and just really, really good at, like I said, the staying on the eyes. I don't find at the end of the day the glitter's all over my face, so I love them. I have this other one in Rosewater. I would say that this one in Orange Blossom is my most worn, but this one is still beautiful, so I do want to share it. It has this top shade, which is like this really pretty, like lighter, I don't know where I'm going to put that, lighter shimmery shade, but this will be like a nice like topper. These are basically toppers. I use them with like a matte eyeshadow all over the lid, and then I use that. And then this is like a really pretty mauve-y shimmer pinky shade right there. And the bottom shade is like this really pretty plum, deeper dark plum shade. So really, really beautiful. That has a lot less glitter in it, but all really pretty shades. I love those. And like I said, I use that Orange Blossom stack all the time. I use that bottom shade. I just think it's so pretty all over the eyes. It makes sense because it's a very quick look, and like I said, the glitter doesn't fall over the face. Another product from Kaja that I love is the Shady. These are the, what are they called? Beachy stamps. Now I don't use this top part at all. I just use like a, kind of like a stippling brush like this, and it's a sponge. And so you just, you know, get the product on. It's a very subtle product. I put it right here. But it's a really pretty like cream bronzer product that I love, that I can just blend in really, really quickly. And I just really love a cream bronzer. I think I actually like it more than a powder. I feel like it gets less muddy. I can kind of touch it up a little bit with my foundation on a sponge. If I go a little bit too far into it, it's just a little bit more forgiving for me. Once I put a powder bronzer on, don't get me wrong, I love a powder bronzer. But I do find myself gravitating towards a cream bronzer product because it is, like I said, a little bit more forgiving. So if you're someone who is trying out using bronzer for the very first time, don't be intimidated by using a cream bronzer. It actually might be better for you because you can go in, like I said, with the sponge and touch it up. If you're going in with powder product, you can't necessarily go back in very easily with a cream product, and it kind of gets a muddy mess. But I love this so much, and like I said, it's just a really great color. They have a bunch of color options, so if you are darker complexion than I am, they have some more options for you. This has been just the only concealer really that I have consistently used this year. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I love these. Again, if you get it in a deeper color, you can use it as a contour color. Almond, so this is what I use under my eyes. I just really like it. It's just a really pretty, easy concealer. It doesn't get all like creepy or creasy, but it's just a really nice one, and you can use it to conceal, highlight, retouch, sculpt. So I just love the functionality of this. And I do want to say it has a really big, nice doe foot applicator, so it's just easy. Just go boop, 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 boop under the eyes and blend in with a sponge. Another type of concealer product that is newer to me is this from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Magic, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, Magic Concealer cover. This is in medium 2. I love this. It's like a peachy hue, so it's like an under eye corrector almost. I just use a little bit of this before I go in with my concealer. It's got that peachy tint to it, so it brightens up the darkest part in the inner corners, and you end up using less concealer. So I like this for that reason, because I just go in with a little bit less concealer and I feel like it's less product under my eyes, less buildup. Okay, my new found love of a mascara is this from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillowtalk Push Up Lashes. I got this in a duo pack with this eyeliner. This is the eyeliner in Barbella Brown. It's just a really nice, very basic but deep, dark matte brown shade, and I love it. It's glides on easily, but the mascara is so good. One of my friends, Emily, recommended this to me, and she told me to try it out. It has a really nice wand. It's like almost like a flat paddle, but on either end, it's not a natural bristle wand. So take that into consideration, which I usually don't like, but it's just really nice. It gets right into your lashes and it really builds up well. I love it a lot. So this is a new purchase of mine, and I definitely would recommend trying it out. They have like a smaller size too if you don't want to commit to the full size. So they have a lot of gift sets right now, since of course it's right around the holidays. So it's a perfect time to sort of get a travel or a smaller size of products and see if you like them. Okay, another product that I just can't say enough good things about, and I've talked about it in my recent videos, but the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. This is in Cocoa. It's just the perfect chocolatey brown. You can use it all over the lid. It just glides on so well. It stays. You can blend this out and get an easy look. Sometimes I'll put this down and then I'm going to show you. So I just blend that out. I put it on my eye, blend it out with a brush, and then look, I take this little stack this is what I did when I was in Michigan, and I put that bottom shade on right on top of that, and it just gives another dimension to this really pretty shimmers in it, and it just makes a really beautiful, almost like smoky eye, but you just don't have to do too much work. It's super simple. Okay, I'm going to finish up with lip products, and it's gonna come as no surprise to you. I basically have been wearing the same thing for like almost 2 years now, but I do have a new color. I love the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I mean, hands down, some of my favorite lipsticks and the lip liners. So I have 3 lip liners that are must-haves in my opinion. Pillowtalk is the absolute #1 must-have. Oh, I didn't even bring that one out. well, I didn't bring it out, but Pillowtalk is my #1 must-have, and it basically matches the lipstick. They have tons of little Pillowtalk sets where you can get the lipstick and the lip liner together right now at Sephora. So that's a really good deal if you want to try it out. Sometimes it's a smaller size. But Iconic Nude, that's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's just the most perfect nude shade. These really help you like cheat your lip line if you want to make your lips look a little bit bigger. This one is Love Trap, and it's just a little bit more of a pinky shade right here. So these two are just great. I just love the lip liners from Charlotte Tilbury. They're just, like I said, the most perfect. Pillowtalk is probably the shade that is my most worn. It is just this really easy to wear pink shade. It's not too pink, it's not too peach, it's not too nude, but it's a really beautiful shade. And the color that I'm wearing right now is called Wedding Bells. And this one is like what I would call a bridal shade. It's just a very beautiful, again, they're very similar. This one's a little bit darker. This is Pillowtalk and this is Wedding Bells. So Wedding Bells is what it's on my lips right now. And they're just easy. They're matte, but they have like almost like a satiny formula to them. They're just perfect. And then my most worn lip gloss of all time is, and what I'm always wearing, and people are always like, what's on your lips? What's on your lips? What's on your lips? It's always this. This is the Mcgrath Lip Lust in Peach Perversion. This is just the prettiest. I've done a whole bunch. I've showed my whole collection. I have almost all of the shades of these lip glosses, but this is my most worn. I really don't wear any other lip glosses because this is just, it's the most beautiful peachy but like pink creamy but like juicy shade ever, and it has these little shimmers in it that catch the light and make your lips look juicy and beautiful. It's just 10 out of 10. Okay, the next product is from Pharmacy. I love this. This is the Honeymoon Glow. This is the AHA Resurfacing Night Serum. I really just feel like this just works to, you can almost feel it tingling on your face, and I feel like I wake up and my face is just, it's just hydrated and glowy and just, it just does something extra special to my face. So I highly recommend this. I love it. This is my second bottle of it. And the last thing up that I just feel like is such a winner for me, these are my second bottles of them. This is the Olaplex Bond Maintenance Shampoo and Conditioner. It's just so good. If you're struggling with your hair and your hair health, I found that these shampoo and conditioner, they are probably the most, like this whole line, which I'm in the process of reviewing some of the other products from the line, so I will have a full video on that. But the products from the Olaplex line are some of the most healing for your hair, like that you can do for your hair's health. And I just love the shampoo and conditioner. It smells like citruses, like very citrusy, and the shampoo is very special because you only need a little bit. It's almost like a foaming face wash is what I feel like. You need like barely any at all, and it really suds up in your hair. It's almost like very thick, and so when you use it, it just like suds up your whole hair with just barely any at all. I have it, and I go back and forth between some shampoos and stuff, but I use that at least once or twice a week, and it has lasted me so long, like almost a year that I've had my original bottles, because it's just, you only need a little bit. So I definitely recommend that if you're going to take advantage of getting a discount in the sale right now. So don't forget to check Top Cash Back if you want to sign up for that. I have a link down below. Like I said, they're doing that $10 sign up bonus. So when you spend your first $25 through the site, so if you're shopping at Sephora and you spend $25, then you get that $10 bonus. So your first time that you're making a purchase, and it's not, you know, you're going through whatever site you were planning on shopping on, you just go through Top Cash Back, you look it up, and then it takes you to the site that you were shopping at, and then you get that cash back. So definitely check below if you're interested in that and signing up, and I mean, might as well, right? Leave me below some of your recommendations. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.